Hey guys, it's Suraj here from the customer success team at WorkPerfect. So we wanted to show you a really cool feature that we use quite often. We call it stacking automations or automation stacking, and it's allowing triggers and multiple actions to be done on one automation. So you can see here, this is our project requests and approvals board, and we can submit projects, or people within the company can submit projects through this form. I can select myself as the initiator, the person that's idea it is for the project. That then comes into the new requests group and it tags myself. You can see here, or whoever's requested that project. So for that project to go from new requests to approved, we need department approval and executive approval. And only then that project can move across to the approved. So you can see our request status here as well. New requests, consider, and approved. So we want to automate this process and make sure that there's rules around the approvals. So let's create our automation. So if we click on the automate and go to add automation, we're going to create an automation that says when the department, when the status of the department approval is yes, and also we want to add another rule that says only if the status of the executive is also yes, then we want to move the item or the project to approved. We also want to be able to change the request status from new request to approved. So here we can click the plus sign and we can start stacking the automation and by adding another action. So I want to be able to change the status of request status to approved. Now we're going to add one more. I want to be able to notify the initiator that we have approved his project. So if we click again on the plus sign and go to notify, we want to notify, we can write a little note here of what we'd like to say. We can use the auto populate fields. Great. And we want to use the initiator column, so the people column, initiator, and create. Awesome. So we've now created that automation. Let's test it out. Cool. I've come here. The department for this project request says yes, would love to continue this project or start this project and approve it. Now the executive also says yes. So we've got two approvals and our rule says both need to say yes. And what will happen is this automation will drop if we give it a sec. Cool. So let's drop down here. We can see our Suraj's amazing project. The request of that status has been approved. You can see department approval and executive approval. So that's how we start stacking automations, and we can build rules around the triggers as well. Thanks for listening.